saw you score for Liverpool. I hope Liverpool will score more. 3 days. Liverpool can think someone will score more for Liverpool. How do you feel?
And look, you know, it's a major final, and obviously every player didn't show up, other than probably Virgil, if I'm being honest. And that's the disappointing thing, you know. And you can be really despondent about losing games, of course, you know, and losing finals. But the fact is that they were never really in the game sort of makes it a little bit easier to accept defeat, if that makes sense. Because they were never in it. You sort of knew from a you know, an early part of the game that Newcastle were by far the better team.
Yeah, there he is.
I want them all to stay. You know, I'm speaking as a supporter, but you know, you've got to have a little bit of realism there, isn't it, as well? So I think you know, if players do go, you know, you've got to think, look, no one's bigger than the football club anyway. You know, you were probably talking the same situation last year with Jurgen. You know, Jurgen was going and he was the best manager in the world, and then all of a sudden a new manager comes in and the club are, you know, achieving this great thing again this year. So there's always a little bit of brightness at the end of that dark tunnel, and as much as these players, you know, where did he stay or where did he go, we don't know. We all want them to stay, of course, as supporters, and what will be what will be. I know he's had a poor week by his standards, you know, and we obviously always expect a little bit more with Mo because of the you know, the standards he set himself. But I think if we were to sort of sit and, you know, if he's a player who retired tomorrow, we genuinely be talking about him as one of Liverpool's greats, one of Liverpool's great forwards. And look, if he does go, it will be a sad moment. I hope he stays because I think if you're a successful team with players like Mo Salah, then that means you've got a chance of winning games and winning trophies. And yeah, I want him to stay, but yeah, I don't think anything will harm his legacy within certainly Liverpool's history, you know, fans or, you know, club alike. You know, the biggest compliment I could pay Arne Slot is to have miss Jurgen, and Jurgen is, you know, a tremendous, you know, manager who put Liverpool back on the top table again. So yeah, disappointment in terms of this week gone, but you know, there's something really to play for now, and Liverpool are in such a commanding position in the Premier League, and I mean, it would be an unbelievably catastrophic development if they weren't to win the Premier League. So yeah, I think the club's in a good place, and it's down to what you know, Jurgen's done, but more so what Arne's done this year. Liverpool will be linked with him, I'm sure. But he's a tremendous player, you know, and every tremendous player you want to see them at your football club. So would I like to see Isak at Liverpool? Yes, I would. Yeah, he's a good player. He's a very good player.
February for the second leg of the Cup semi-final at Merseyside, owned by a goal.